was an unpack somewhere.
Inside.
Well, he wanted your truck, he wanted your crane out of the way as well at one point.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
So I cut down, yeah?
Oh,
Oh,
hang on.
you...
Sorry, that's probably my fault.
Alan, can I have the tower crane down, please?
Why do you want to get back in the middle again?
Yeah. And... will I get there with that truck there? Yeah.
Yeah, you will.
So...
Probably not with me there, let's be honest, but...
No, not with you there. So I obviously cut things down, as we said we'd try. And...
So if you don't hear this conversation, folks, you know why.
Or it could be in the second part of the conversation. So... I put it on YouTube's option for DaVinci, yeah?
Yeah.
Alright, here's an example. 10 videos were in a queue last night.
Oh.
Half an hour
Jesus.
to render 10. A couple of the videos, even at the time length we set, took about 4.5 minutes to do.
Now with me, you're talking, to do 2 videos, you're talking negative 4 hours.
Yeah.
I will say though, I don't know what it was. I threw a couple of videos onto the channel Saturday morning, and it did them in about 25 minutes.
Yeah, it depends. YouTube is a little bit weird in terms of depending on when you upload.
Usually that'd be an hour or so.
Yeah. I mean...
Yeah, you know, my internet's rapid. I always use YouTube servers and put like a limit on or something.
Well, my internet's rapid.
Who's mine?
There is... Oh, I think there is a limit. You might... Obviously, as well, you might want to stay just in case I have to pause stairs.
Yeah, then you need to pull on this side anyway.
Yeah, I will do. Yeah, depends on what time you're actually you're uploading to YouTube.
Sunday morning it was. I'd recorded on Saturday night. I'd done an overnight.
Yeah, what time? Do you remember?
Like 9 AM, something like
yeah.
that.
So a lot of people, depending because YouTube's American, a lot of people it'd be downtime. It'd be a quiet time, so you will get. Yeah, I need to do the stairs. You will
I've
get.
actually got 2 more to render tonight while I upload the footage to you. I've got 2 for it to do.
I've got. What? I'll have. Podcast and 2 atoms.
I actually recorded them yesterday, but I thought I knew the PC was going to be left on all night tonight, so I thought I'd give you a rest last night.
Yeah, well, like I say, atoms.
I'm looking forward to that starting. I must admit, I'm looking forward to that series.
25th.
Yeah.
Empty. Need a top up.
Always wanted some of this guy, ain't he? There you go.
But no, I think once you start messing with DaVinci, I don't think you'll ever go back to Vegas. Not gonna lie.
I've literally just flicked my phone open. First item. Breaking. Carlos Sainz has been given 3-place grid drop for Saudi Arabian Grand Prix service.
Are you fucking joking?
I knew it would happen because
I told you,
it happened last year. Because he doesn't serve it during the race, it then gets put onto
Isn't the thing where Bottas technically has a penalty to serve if he ever gets back in F1?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were talking about that during the podcast, and yeah, I've just flicked my phone open, and that was the first thing that came up to me. Somehow, I don't think the FIA is getting a Christmas card off him this year.
Don't be the FIA getting a Christmas card off Chris this year.
He sends a bunch of flowers every month.
So
Sorry to throw you off the
Hang
track
on.
by pissing you off with that one, but
So what? He's getting
3
Free
points
kick.
did drop because he didn't serve a 10-second time penalty.
Fuck.
Because obviously they retired the car, so he technically never served that penalty.
So it even depends on where he's qualifying. This could really stuff him at Jeddah.
But just all go and stealthily remove him from our fantasy teams.
I already have.
Would you have?
One thing I noticed, and I'm extremely surprised. There's no like penalty points for getting a reprimand during the race. I would have thought that would have given you like a -5.
Yeah, no.
You know what I mean? It just seemed weird to me that that doesn't.
Just somebody needs to switch out Yuki.
Yeah,
If
well, we have
I
told
thought-
them twice now.
I will remind them.
Well, if they don't, they're just gonna not get anywhere. To be honest,
Yeah.
we're trying to make it fair.
We're trying to
Oh,
make
yeah,
it fun
yeah,
for
yeah.
everybody here. Like I say, we have no control over things, even though technically you're the league owner and it's our. We have no control.
I don't have control over it. I set it up. I have no control over points or anything like that. I can't switch anybody's teams.
Tell you something I did forget to say to you both actually.
You might
Even
want
if you
to.
catch Jackie Stewart.
Yes.
Yes. And they've even got Michael Schumacher to sign that helmet there.
With the help of his wife, yeah.
Yep. And that's every world champion that is still alive,
Still on there, yeah.
including Max has signed it,
There's 20 signatures on there.
and that is going to charity. You imagine how much that is
dementia.
going. Yeah, it's going to a dementia charity, but can you imagine?
You know what? I really wish things like that. I wish they do it to a raffle rather than an auction.
Yeah.
Because you know what? I'd chuck a tenner at that. I know that doesn't sound a lot of money to people,
What you think of how many people actually go for it?
but how many people? You know, it's going to go
Oh,
to
yeah.
some rich boy who's going to pay probably about 30 grand for it.
You're joking, right?
No, but the point I'm trying to make is
That is gonna. I hope. I mean, that's gonna sell for fucking millions. That helmet.
you would hope so, but it just.
I think it will because you've got to think. You know, it's got Michael fucking Schumacher's signature on there.
I agree
well.
with you. It depends who's there on the night to bid and what they're willing
Yeah.
to spend. But what the point I'm trying to make is,
I'm sorry, but if I had the fucking money, no joke.
if we had
If
that
I had-
200 million lottery win we were discussing last episode,
Yeah, if I had the amount of money where money was no fucking object, I'd be finding out where the fuck when that auction's taking place, I would get on the phone or something for it. You know what I mean?
David. I know what you mean, David. It'll go to somebody that.
and you're right. But I actually think if you threw it open worldwide on a raffle, even if you charged £5 a ticket,
Yeah.
I reckon you'd make more money.
Yeah.
Because
Oh,
how
yeah.
many people would buy 5, 10, 20 quid's worth? F1
Quite a,
fans.
quite a few people.
And there'd be a good chance it'd go to somebody who maybe doesn't have the millions upon millions of pounds, but who is a F1 fan.
It would be appreciated a lot more.
Yeah. And I
Yeah.
actually think if you marketed it correctly and you let people know it was out there, I think you'd make more money. For the charity, you know, I think it would. You know, one person plays 1 million, or 1 million people buy £5 ticket each. Sometimes this whole charity auction thing, I just think
I
it ends up
swear.
becoming a rich boy's play thing.
Swear to God.
What have you done now?
Nothing. I take it you've seen the YouTube comment.
No, I.
It's all I'm getting at the moment is stuff like that. By that same person.
I'd be tempted just to block that person. I know we can't talk about Alan like that when he's here.
They've only got low sub numbers, so yeah, I wonder if it's a bit of a ploy.
What do you mean, like the one I use?
What?
Commenting on like other videos.
Oh,
you
I
should
do.
be
No, I do
channel.
that. I do that anyways.
It's just a nice form of passive advertising, and I'm not.
No, I do. I do that on people that I subscribe to anyways.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's what I've been doing.
I just
And I don't post
What-
adverts. I didn't just post the comment I would have posted as myself, just with the official banner.
I know. Just when it, like I said, when it comes to other videos, I haven't managed to. There's certain types of videos I can comment on, and then there's stuff I'm either watching back or.
Look, we don't need to know about the other stuff you watch on YouTube, and please don't comment on that. We don't need that coming over.
Well, no, it's like I'm going through frigging. I'm going through bloody. I'm having to catch up with bloody Fallon.
Oh,
At the minute. I'm not now. Because for some reason it didn't inform me that. The algorithm subscription thing didn't inform me that John had posted up another fucking London episode. So I've watched one. I've got one to watch.
I'm about halfway through that Atomfall live stream he did.
Oh, David,
Alan,
you watched Young Frankenstein yet?
I was wondering, I actually didn't expect you to bring that one up,
Thanks, Alan.
because the answer is yes.
You have.
I watched it Saturday night. I was going to sit and watch shit on YouTube, and I thought, you know,
About
no.
fucking time.
I watched Young Frankenstein.
Do you want me to do a flashbang?
Go ahead.
Alright.
I
Flashbang
genuinely
in
was going to wait
3,
until
2,
Chris mentioned it.
1. I was waiting,
was
but I
definitely just
wasn't.
going to keep. I watched it. I thought, I'm not going to say I've watched it. I'm going to wait till he brings it up.
Alan,
But yes, I watched it.
what do you think?
Honestly, didn't enjoy it that much.
Did you not?
No, it had its odd little moment here and there.
You
but
have
it
to
definitely
give-
didn't-
You have to give it more than one watch.
Oh Christ's sake, man! At this rate, we'll be dead by the time I get the amount you want.
You think how long it's taken him just to watch it this time?
Yeah, I know.
You know, I don't know. There's a couple of moments that, oh right, but
I mean, did you like Ego?
if I say it reminded me of you, are you gonna like hurt me?
No,
That's me
but
off the wedding list.
he was very. He was the only one that broke the fourth wall.
Yeah.
I enjoyed that. Please tell me you got the joke. Please tell me you understood the reference of her
Which
last
one?
name. Blucker. And why the horses went fucking crazy every time Blocker was mentioned.
Is it gonna be a reference? No, I can't honestly say I did. I know it's the horses thing, but I didn't.
Yeah, the reason why the horses went berserk every single time her last name was mentioned, and why you see when Igor says it and then next minute he laughs, he sort of smiles and then wanders off, is because translated Blucher is leather. So
Aye.
basically, there was every time her name gets mentioned, it's scaring the horses because they think they're going to get turned into leather.
Wouldn't it be more they're gonna get whipped? Because you don't turn horses into leather, you turn cows into leather, but you whip horses using leather whips. It's generally cow hide gets made into leather, not horse's hide.
Sorry, it's shoes. It's shoe. Yeah, that's why. There's a joke because the joke is basically they're going to get turned into shoes.
But yeah, It didn't seem to have. It didn't have the. I'm guessing because it was a much earlier Mel Brooks. It didn't quite seem to have all the
Didn't have the
style.
like
Even the like what do you look like Men in Tights does or Spaceballs.
or Blazing Saddles.
Oh, it didn't seem to have that. It had its moments. I mean, and maybe this is part of the issue for me because I like Gene Wilder, but I can't see anything other than Willy Wonka.
The
I spent
problem.
most of the film waiting for him to start going, "Come with me, then you'll be."
But the problem is you'll.
And I have seen other Gene Wilder stuff. I've seen, I think that See No Evil he did with Richard Pryor.
A fucking brilliant film. Love
Yeah.
it. Absolutely
Don't
love
get me
that film.
But like I said, I just can't see Gene Wilder. To me, because Gene Wilder was so amazing as Willy Wonka, and that version of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory is to me the definitive version.
Oh yeah.
That's the original
Don't get me wrong,
version.
Johnny Depp, Tim Burton, alright, but not a patch.
No, it's
I
not going
haven't
to be.
seen this young Wonka.
I haven't seen the new Wonka, and I've been told not
I've
to
seen-
bother.
I've seen the new Wonka, and it's not actually that bad.
Right. But the dark angle they took Tim Burton, and because it's Tim Burton, I
It's Tim
understand
Burton. It's Tim Burton.
Yeah.
So,
that. But
David,
they
can I
just
have you
didn't-
on the
It just to me
cement mix, please?
wasn't the right
Yeah, but the problem was that was the whole point.
Tim Burton.
If-
Yeah, I get that.
If you've seen Beetlejuice,
Yes, I have.
they
I've seen both Beetlejuices.
yeah, but they were both Burton, and the second one.
It was actually quite funny because Mother Half Shell, she loves the first one, absolutely loves it. Yeah, I think I enjoyed the second one more than she did.
Second one was good.
It had its moments. Those odd little bits that really got me.
The church
It was
scene.
like, yeah, the whole MacArthur Park. bit at
MacArthur
the end.
Park. Yeah.
And it's like, I don't know, the fact that everyone recognised who's his husband, even though he had his head bit off.
Oh,
I don't
Delia's
know why,
husband.
That level of comedy just gets me.
Yeah.
You know, and then he's there with like a bite mark where his neck should be, yet everyone knows it's him on sight. It's like,
Yeah,
oh.
Yeah.
it was good. You know, the reference to the originals and things like that was.
There wasn't as many reference to the original, but there was.
Yeah, but
Some.
sometimes, I mean, it's always difficult when you're remaking a film at the time because you can almost go too far, go too fan servicey, or you can.
Obviously, for me, they had to keep in that one particular song.
Yeah,
Dale.
Yeah,
yeah.
Yeah.
you know, that was a song which had to be, you know, and I think they did it quite right with the funeral.
Yeah.
But
they
yeah,
had- They had to kill the character off, obviously, for reasons.
yeah. Yeah, it was an alright film, don't get me wrong, it was nothing wrong with it all, but like I say, it was just funny how I think it was more my level of comedy than the first one was.
I just love the bit where, I just love the bit bloody, all of a sudden I'm like, I was
Right
just
over
like,
the other side again.
yeah,
Yeah, I'm going.
Well, no, I don't necessarily, Chris, we need to pause over there as well.
yeah, I know we do,
I wouldn't take the crane down this time, I'd just move around.
yeah. But it was just like, next minute, Michael Keaton ends up, I am finished.
I thought you finished, I thought you finished this bit. So bad.
Bloody hell. No, I'm
Well,
finished,
you
yeah.
jumped back, I thought we'd done. There you go.
It was just the bit that amazed me was like, Michael Keaton just breaking out in this bloody Spanish language. Still got to Paul stairs yet.
Yeah.
I like the baby at the end.
That was
Yeah.
fucking creepy, that thing. Right, now
Like I
we
say,
can...
it was
Oh,
pretty
hang
much
on,
the
you might as
entire-
well...
Oh, there's
stay.
more here anyway. So it was just the fact that when she was pretty much the entire MacArthur Park song at the end of it.
Well, that was only because Tim Burton wanted it in because he was a
Yeah,
big fan of.
Richard Harris.
Yeah. It's just. Yeah.
Although there is actually a TV series out at the moment that I don't know if you'd both be interested in. Mobland.
No.
Nah.
No, I've got to start bloody getting caught up with Last of Us as well. Okay, we can move over now.
No, I don't want to move now. I'm quite happy here.
Let me just crane out the way a bit.
I wouldn't dismantle the crane.
Oh no, I'm not. I'm
No,
just
he's moving
the
the arm out of the way, so
Yeah, fair enough.
boom. Moving the boom out of the way, and
because otherwise it'll get. It'll get in the way of me.
Tangled in it.
no, Mobland's got a really good cast.
I've never really been into that sort of series. I mean, oh, for fuck's... Press the wrong key. Button.
Stop!
Yeah, when you got people like Pierce Brosnan with Tom Hardy and
Yeah. Tom Hardy, yeah. Pierce Brosnan, Mr. Bond should stick to other things.
I like getting his head swung with a chihuahua.
Did you realise there's somebody else in Mars Attacks? I cannot remember fucking who now.
Yeah, there was more than just Pierce Brosnan in it. I'm
No,
pretty
no,
confident of that.
no. There's somebody you would know.
A lot of these films often used to
Was it
have...
Leo?
I think it was Liam Neeson. That's where you're going with that.
I need to Internet Movie Database in a minute.
Andy
Oh, and he
Vito,
got-
Martin Short, Michael J. Fox,
No,
Tom Jones,
no.
Jack Black.
Yeah, that's
yeah,
it.
He was in
Billy
the
Glenn Norris.
trailer park.
Who are you saying?
Billy Glenn Norris.
Yeah, and I was
Jack
like,
Nicholson.
oh, I know that, but it was like Jack Black, and I couldn't remember it. You know what I mean?
Danny DeVito was in it.
Yep.
Well, obviously, yeah. You see him because he ends up going with the boxer guy. Is that not Hightower from Police
Christina
Academy?
Applegate?
No, it was Jack Black. I forgot about. Who was the boxer?
Was that Jim Brown? Played Byron Williams.
Byron Williams. He looks... No,
Was
from
it-
Mars Attacks.
His real name's Jim Brown.
Now, The Running Man, there's a film that I've seen a couple of times. It's actually a lot better than ever they right to me.
They're going to be doing a remake, I believe.
What, The Running Man?
I believe so. You can't remake The Running Man. The
You know,
original
the first time I saw that was actually in Spain.
fucking brilliant film. I mean, you're gonna. Where's Alan gone?
Okay.
Oh, just because David's nicked your crane, I think.
Oh, sorry, I'm going.
That's right.
David's out of the crane now.
Go on, go ahead.
These two are just gonna be arguing over a crane.
Probably a Chinese
Well, look,
fire.
because you see he's out of the crane, I only went to get in there. Get in.
I'd gone back in it, but I don't just wanted this, I got back out of it. Jack Black's actually, he's been around longer than you think. He's been quite a lot of
Oh,
stuff.
yeah.
There's a film
Oh.
I referenced a bit called The Jackal, which is another early Jack Black.
Hmm.
That was Bruce. Was that Bruce Willis?
No, yes he was, sorry,
Yeah.
You know, he gets his arm shot off because the sights were slightly out.
Well, it's weird because he's actually in the bloody Weird Al Yankovic story as well as Jack Black.
Yeah. Yeah, the Jack, which also includes Richard Gere doing one of the worst Irish accents I've ever heard in my life.
No, tell me about it. You know, Jack Black was actually Officer Dick in Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2.
Yes. Yes.
I can believe it.
It's kind of weird because if you think about it, in bloody Jumanji: The Next Level, his character name is Oberon, and that name's cropping up. that name crops up a lot at the minute, especially with Artenfall. But it's weird because, like, Jack Black's done a lot of stuff.
Oh yeah.
I mean, Gulliver's World was a bit weird. Was it Gulliver's World? Gulliver's Travels, dickhead. Oh, and then he was in bloody Sex Tape, wasn't he, as well, in 24. Jesus Christ.
It was in a Diane Toward music video.
Is it a what?
Music video for Diane Toward.
Yeah.
Were they South Africans? Like a very weird band. Very weird.
But you got to think, was he in a?
Well, he was in the Weird Al Yankovic video for Tacky.
Yeah, but was he not in Dio? Was he not in a Ronnie?
You're just getting Pick of Destiny mixed up with it all there.
No, but Jack Black was he not in one of his videos, or was it Iggy Pop?
I don't think so. I think Iggy Pop. Yeah, I'm pretty sure what you're getting confused with there is the fact that him and Dio were both in Pick of Destiny.
But I'm sure he'd appeared in a video of his. I didn't even realise Jack Black was in the original Muppets. He is and all.
Of course, yes, he was the motorcyclist in Anchorman. He kicks his dog off the bridge.
Yeah?
Yeah, you don't realise this.
When there's short little cameos, you don't realise.
Yeah. Actually, no, you're correct. Dio Push in 2003.
I was going to say, I thought he was in a Dio's video. So David stands corrected. Oh god, we've got flattening area as well.
Have you seen that Saturday Night Live sketch he's done where he's redoing Welcome to the Black Parade?
Yeah.
Got to flatten it out, we've still got the roller here. Chris, you're going to do that unpack?
Yeah, I'll do the unpacks.
Both of them.
I'm going to do them now. Yeah, but it's weird.
Like a flat, is it in front or?
I'm not sure.
At the front, if you look at the building, it's on the right hand side of the crane.
Alright, okay. Will I be able to flatten that with this, or will I need a bulldozer for that? Because there's quite an elevation change.
Bulldozer, I reckon.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kind of weird, because, yeah.
May need a small one.
Well, if he needs, I don't think we have a small one.
Look, a man should always have the most correct tool for the job, but the correct tool is always the most powerful one. Plus, we've bought a frigging Cat 810 D8. I'm going to use a frigging Cat D8. Only because we don't have a D11. And if we had one, believe me, it would be up here right now, and I'd be doing this in one pass.
Obviously, Natural Libre.
Yeah.
King Kong. Movies.
Let me move this truck out of the way for you, David.
Obviously, if you know your animations.
I'm in D8, mate. I can move the truck by myself if I need to.
Where are you going?
You can go out wide and come in that way.
Oh, right, okay.
See, I know his plans.
Take a run at it.
Obviously, Lenny and Shark Tale. I know that.
Hold on, safety first.
Start off in the corner.
So, I ended up. Obviously, he was in Neverending Story 3. It was.
Not that close to the corner.
And. Jack Black was only in his 20s when he appeared in that.
Thunder.
You what?
We're in Tropic Thunder as well.
Hmm.
Yeah. I still stand by. That is a film where never really we had such a great example of when times changed.
Yeah.
Because how much longer after that would Robert Downey Jr. have got away with blacking up?
Yeah. Tell me about it.
Okay, according to the screen, I'm just pushing all this dirt into the building we've just built.
Yeah.
He's also the cable guy.
Oh yeah, I know. He was in the Cable Guy. Pick me in.
We discussed that recently. I
We
think
did.
talking about Jim Carrey last time.
Yeah, we did, and then had a similar discussion with Tim as well during the
It was
stream.
quite funny because I ended up watching. I don't know why. Something randomly got recommended. The Cinema Sins YouTube channel.
Hmm.
I've always quite enjoyed them. You know, everything wrong with. And it's like
Certain
everything wrong with
movies.
Ace Ventura, and it's actually really bloody funny.
Yeah, I'm trying to just. Jim Brown.
Jim Brown was an NFL player.
He was in. No, he was in The Running Man. I remember him being in The Running
NFL
Man.
players were like the pre-runner to boxers when they needed a tough man in a film.
He was in Crack House, The Running Man, 100 Rifles. It's an awful lot of the old films.
A-Team. TV show. Knight Rider. So who the fuck? Okay.
He's Alice.
No, I have to look it up properly then.
You are thinking of Bubba Smith.
What, is that who plays Hightower?
Yes.
Oh yeah. Which one's got... Is it who? Or
Well, the
three
police
that...
academies.
Yeah, that's got Bobcat in.
Is that not? Oh, I think he might have been in the second one because was the third one was Citizens on Patrol, wasn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, he's in... Yeah, no, he's in the... He's in... He was in the second one. It's funny because he actually does, you know, he's another one that can't really change his voice.
Well, he's like who's it? He's like Gilbert Godfrey.
Yeah. Problem is with
You know,
Gilbert
maybe
Godfrey.
like Beverly Hills Cops and that, where they go into his office.
Yeah.
You're not found that area yet.
And I can't remember what.
It's how am I going to do right up against the edge like that?
You can't really.
Well, that's the bit because I haven't done yet.
Well, you're getting there.
Like I
You
said,
have-
on my screen, 2/3 of the dirt I took out is currently
So,
in the building.
Have you ever heard of Patton Oswalt?
The name rings a bell.
Well, Tim and Beth actually went to see him live. But if I said to you, I don't know if you've seen it, but if I said to you, you know, Ratatouille.
Yes.
He's Remy. He voices Remy. You know.
I mean, let's be honest, Patton Oswalt, his brother was always the big shot.
He's another one that's been...
Nobody got that joke.
I did.
Somebody else can do the gravel. Oh, so it is Patton Oswalt. How did I not know that?
Well done, Alan.
It's actually Patton Oswalt that does Remy in
That's a very strong bid.
Like that, on my screen, I literally just swiped into it, but I literally jumped in it and went sideways.
In Disney Dreamlight Valley, it does Remy as well. But he was also in the Weird Al Yankovic story. There's a heckler.
I've not seen it yet.
What?
Weird Al story.
Oh, I've got to see it. I've still got to see it.
Did you know Weird Al did another one back in like the late 80s, early 90s? We got VHS or something like that. Very hard to get hold of these days.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I have actually seen. I think I've seen most of the Weird Al Yankovic. I don't think I've seen all yet. Harry Potter was Weird Al Yankovic.
Oh, it's on...
I think it was on Netflix.
It's on Prime. The Weird Al Yankovic story is actually on Prime at the moment.
UHF it was called, sorry, the film I was thinking of.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Daniel Radcliffe plays
Weird Al, yeah.
Weird Al.
I have seen it, definitely.
See? Told you we have riveting conversation here, guys.
Look, we've been doing this for like 100-something hours at this point. We have to fill it somehow.
100 hours. For you, maybe.
Yeah, you've done a lot more, but that's as more about you than it does about us, mate.
Yeah, but I spent a lot of downtime one time over Christmas when I was having... Not this year or last year. One of the Christmases, I just...
So we can compact it.
Typical, I put the bloody machine away.
Oh, I put it away.
That's not the first time I've heard that.
Did you sell the rest of the gravel?
No, not yet.
Funny I heard that, though.
What?
Thought I'll wait.
There's not that... Even the film coming out, there's not really anything...
No, I know what you mean.
I mean, yeah, okay, there's going to be Lilo and Stitch, I want to see. The F1 movie, I do want to see.
Oh yeah, the F1 movie's about the only one on my list.
Lilo and Stitch.
I do want to see the new Naked Gun.
Naked Gun is another one. I've seen, obviously,
I am so torn on that.
The trailer looks good.
I want to go and see it.
It kind of does, but it also kind of doesn't. And this is...
Well, this is the problem. You sent it.
I know what...
You're eating your own fucking words.
No, I'm not. I sent it because I saw it to share it, but I'm not... What?
It's
Well,
never gonna be as good.
It's never going to be Leslie Nielsen because it can't be.
It can't be.
Now, in a lot of ways, casting someone like Liam Neeson is a brilliant role
Yes,
because
but-
once again, like Leslie Nielsen, he's not a comedy actor as such.
No, not as such. He's more into the serious roles.
Now, what I will say is, I'm a little more confident now I've learned that Seth MacFarlane's involved
Yeah,
because he generally knows what he's doing with this kind of thing.
But if
Like,
you
I
think
love A Million Ways to Die in the West.
A Million Ways to Die in the West, and you know, he's ripped Family Guy, American Dad. I know they're
Yeah.
a little bit different, but
But at the same time, if you take now that wasn't a trailer as such, it was just like a teaser, wasn't it? So there's no guarantee that's even actually going to be in the film. But I mean, you would never have got that level of violence in an original Naked Gun. When he
No.
rips the guy's throat, you would never have got that.
no. But it's just
He's going to pour that using just the
yeah.
mixer.
Makes sense.
There's a shoot on. Did I take the?
I'll have had the shoot off when I was dumping into.
Yeah, I know.
You can do it with the shoot on into the pump, but it's difficult.
Oh yeah, I know. You know, it's gonna be.
The way they were pitching it, I'm going to watch it, it probably is going to be good, but let's say it's not going to be a patch on
Yes, but that's the
no.
thing. You
the
don't.
original decent.
You don't want it to though.
You don't
No.
want it to.
I mean, that running scene where it was like all the kids, it was like
Yeah.
a long line of former. It showed you like, sergeants instead of his police badge, so it was a donut.
Yeah.
That's Naked Gun level of humour, is that?
You've gotta. You don't want it to be like the original.
No.
You don't want it to sort of. I don't think they really want to tarnish the original films,
No.
really, because
I don't think you could. For some reason, there's something about the way, like I say, you had the likes of the Zucker brothers and Mel Brooks at the time, and there was just something about the way they did things.
If you're coming this way, Chris, reverse it up these steps here.
it's called ground clearance.
Yeah.
It-
So if you
I
come
think-
this side
It won't get up there.
and then reverse it up,
Diff locks on.
if need be, I'll give you a hand with the D8.
This is where we're retrieving the cement mix from the top of the crane later.
I'm about to probably prove a point.
Alan,
See?
go on.
My diff locks are on.
We're giving you proper farms in physics at this point.
Nope.
You don't want to be that close. Really. You just want to back off a bit. What are you doing? You're either putting them out or you're putting them in.
Dancing.
Just shaking them on.
You shouldn't have to get the... Come on. You didn't get rid of that gravel arm.
Nice.
He said he was.
No, I said he was gonna.
No, I said I'm not going to in case we need it.
Alright, okay. You shouldn't have to get that fully out, David, if...
I'm hoping not, but
We'll turn... Got to turn the orange bit around.
Some good stuff.
Oh, look.
in time for your week's shower, Alan.
Really should flashbang, shouldn't I?
Go for it.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
This bit here.
Oh, he always misses bits, don't worry about it.
Sorry, Mr. Perfect over there.
1 second. You didn't just close that. You did. Muppet.
I think I just reset it.
You've got poor concrete anyway.
Where?
I don't know. It just says poor concrete in mine.
Oh, it's a fucking ramp, innit?
Oh, it's
You
here,
got
yeah.
Here.
I think we'll want the bump for that one because it looks like it's
Yeah. Okay.
bloody disabled people.
What about us?
Cheeky bastard.
Don't even get me started anyway on with that at the moment.
Don't even get me started. You got 2 of us that are technically disabled here. You cheeky bastard. Way to cause offence. Can somebody please get in the mixer?
No, it's not a fence, it's a ramp.
What they're doing the bus passes to us at the moment down there, it's a nightmare.
Must be everywhere, trust me. Oh yeah, do you want to know the latest? So,
Oh.
some fucking sergeant up here is literally trying to NFA my fucking damage on my car, innit? I'm not happy. I've said to this copper, I said, no. I said, do you think she's getting away with that? And he goes, well, where's the evidence? I said, you're supposed to have had all the evidence, including CCTV footage. So who's not done the job? I kind of was a bit pissy with this copper. I said, so your sergeant's going to NFA this? I said, that's going to be me £100 out of pocket. I said, and... Okay, you want to clear, and...
You want the big truck?
Yeah.
I'll grab it.
So...
What's going to need?
We need a crane to load it with.
Yes.
Possibly, yeah. I'll grab the crane.
Yeah, well, the crane will meet you down there.
So...
Where we get it from the port. Yes, harbour. The thing is, you have to
Steel.
teleport like the steel train because that's the nearest. This is where last time is where the truck ended up through the ground.
Yeah. So, basically, I said, so if she gets us away with this, I said, that's just going to give her a clear sign that she can do it more and more, and she'll get away with it.
Welcome to our justice system.
I already know our justice system's fucked. Studied it enough. You don't have to tell me. But, and he said, well, I'll have a word, and said, I'll get back in touch. I said, because this guy was doing custody or something. I said, well, don't. I said, I'm not letting her think she can get away with this scot-free. And he goes, yeah, but you need evidence. I said, you're supposed to have the sodding evidence. I said, you were supposed to have collected evidence. Not just the bits off my car. I said, you were supposed to have evidence. I said, because if this gets NFA'd, I said, I can tell you something now. I said, you're giving me your address, you're giving me your name so I can go to a solicitor. I said, and I also said to the copper, I said, well, this is going to put my trust even lower in the police force around here, if this is what's happening. Don't think he...
How does it work with cranes? Is it A's the heaviest and D's the lightest, or the other way around?
I remember now.
Good question.
I don't need the crane. I can lift these with the crane on the truck.
Oh,
Wait, you nearly here, Alan.
yeah.
You might not come over anyway, but yeah, the crane on the truck can lift. Oh no, the cargo is too heavy for the current vehicle.
Thank you.
Corrected.
So Alan needs to go over there. So what are they?
When I put it into
What are
crane
they?
mode, it's like bits of it. It's like the domes.
No,
from
Yeah,
the
no.
ball.
what is it?
What's
A,
the
B,
way?
C.
They are C's. This crane is a B.
So
Right.
yeah, A's lightest,
A's lightest,
B's.
Yeah.
D's
But
heaviest.
when I got the crane out, it gave me the things to like pick them up with. So I thought, oh, that must mean it can lift them.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'll
not
give you that, but
not everything can. It's like the tower crane can't lift certain things.
In that case, then I'll move out of the way. Then Alan can get a bit. I don't know if we're all 4 on this trailer at once. I hope so, but
no, you won't. You get 2.
so we're gonna need the other truck, Chris.
Yeah, I'm
You're
gonna
gonna need the other
have.
truck and trailer and meet us down here.
I shall grab it. So we had a little bit of an incident with the game.
Yeah, Alan, that's one way to come in.
Well, we set our Tommy to do it.
So
I would recommend it though. It's a bit light.
so
A bit.
so basically, don't store anything, or don't store any of the new trailers with them connected to a truck.
The game got really, really,
the
really
game-
unhappy.
Kept crashing. Them new trailers, it crashed the game.
Okay, one of my legs doesn't come out.
Oh, I can fast travel to the gas station. Please tell me you guys didn't go to the
Yeah,
bloody...
one of your legs hasn't come out, yet your crane is working.
Yeah.
I can actually travel to the gas station to get down to you guys a lot quicker, I think.
Kind of the steel trade's probably as close because you've got the other side.
Yeah, it would be easy to go to the steel trade.
Alan's here 3-legging it with the crane.
Because the sat nav takes you round the way which way came.
Don't
This is
follow the
ideal.
sap and go right to the end down the road. The way Alan took you would not get through with one of these trails.
I just about made it through the crane.
Yeah, that would show you clearly broke one of its legs.
Yeah.
Say, me and Chris, we loaded some stuff onto. It was part of the turbine element for the dam. And when we came back, the truck was front end through the floor.
Yeah.
Nice.
The game, like I said, having the game crashing through, off doing the bloody...
I can get that as far forwards on the trailer as you can, please, mate.
Eek.
Are you even going to get 2 on there?
Yeah, you will.
Because, quick maths, on my screen that has taken up 5 pieces of wood and there's only 4 left behind it. Unless it'll let you put the other one backwards.
Hi, David.
Hey, hey.
No. It's one.
One at a time.
Really?
Yeah,
We didn't have this much of a problem,
we did.
did we? For feck's sake.
But will the tower crane will lift them off willing when I get there?
It
Yeah.
should do.
Because I will set off.
Are you actually driving back?
I'm going to drive up there, yeah.
Do you want to obviously jump out of that crane and jump back, fast travel to the site?
I'll go and see
Cool,
Alan's brother up in the other crane.
I was going to say, don't fast travel to the site while you're in that vehicle.
I don't have much to say. Fast travel, I forgot I was in a vehicle at the time.
So glad you reminded me. I was just about to as well.
Got to
That's
say,
as
you.
bad as the glitch in Farm Sim. If you use super strength,
Hmm.
teleport, it'll keep hold of
Oh.
whatever you've got hold of.
Guess what?
What?
Fucking
Tower
crane.
won't.
Tower crane won't lift it.
So
Bastard.
you're gonna need to grab the other big crane
Have
and
to-
take it
yeah.
up to the side.
So you
Yeah,
might,
I before they have like
you might as well
you know when
dis-
you like
Do you want to grab that other crane then?
Doing it now.
you know when you have
Are
like
you out
just,
of the tower
just,
crane?
Yes.
you just grab hold of some like a vehicle just to move it a little bit with the super strength.
Yeah.
Teleport across the map and I'm launching the vehicle like a space launch.
Hmm.
They see to me really you would have been able to mount the other one the other way round on this trailer and they would have fit together.
Yeah, I know. It's weird. Well, technically it takes 1, 2, 3.
It's
Technically
5
it
pieces of
takes
wood
5.
and there's only 4 left behind you. But if you span it the other way around, there's just I think you'd just be able to do it as long as you push the other one forward a
Do
tiny
you want me
bit
to
more.
move closer to you or not?
No, that's right. Get you up from there.
Or you just put them sideways, put all 4 on at once and wonder why your truck going at 4 mile an hour. It's basically got a big sail on the back.
You'd have to have an escort, wouldn't you? You have to have an escort vehicle.
That's up to
We
you.
can soon organise that, we've got a pickup.
That's the thing.
Depends on which escort though.
XR3 was always my favourite.
Oh yeah, definitely.
XR2.
That was a Fiesta.
Yeah, but it was nice.
He wasn't an escort though, was he?
Oh.
Which escort's your favourite? Chris, well I really like the Renault 19. You muppet.
I'm
Right,
not
you're
fucking
unloaded.
Muppet.
You can go, Chris.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Squat yourself a Muppet to turn up.
He's got to make sure he doesn't miss the
The
turn.
junction again. Look, keep this up, I'll go on a magic ride with your concrete thing and you'll be bucket then because you won't be able to do what to bring it.
Oh, but we're nearly finished. Come on. We can't be that far off now.
Right,
Well, like
right, right.
85% done, so we shouldn't be too far away.
But it's just, yeah, I don't know.
Baby, where are you?
Just climbing the hill. I'm doing the same as I'm doing the Fancy F1 League, I'm making slow and steady progress.
Nothing unusual. There was another joke in there somewhere. What day is it tomorrow? Tuesday. Oh, I fucking don't know. I'm dating the video, but I'm all over this. It's just, you know, when you're all your head's all over the short of time.
Maybe,
That's
what
normal.
you're going through at the moment, I'm really not surprised.
That's normal at the moment for me.
Yeah, with everything that's going on for you right now.
I've not been out of my flat for about 2 weeks.
Christ, I'd be going stir crazy at that point.
No,
Yeah,
sorry, a lie. When did I last go there? Last week?
What? Didn't you go last week at bingo?
Yeah, so it's been about a week. That's how bad
Okay.
it's been.
Well, that's not that bad. You haven't got cabin fever yet.
When you can't go, when you need to go shops and things like that,
Yeah, I get that.
can't walk.
Are you? Are they still sorting that thing out then?
Oh, my legs have gone funny.
Not you.
You want me to go back down and grab the last travel down to the last piece, or?
Well, yeah, if you come down, I'll put it on your trailer.
Yeah, but there in a second. There's a road contract. I could have been a real arse now and started a contract to rebuild the road on the way down to where we're loading from. cause absolute shitstorm.
I'm gonna put this dome on.
And then you've got to put the dome on.
Yeah, I'm doing
Yeah, I
that
think
now.
he's on with that now while we're.
Yeah, but have you not got any further with your little incident?
No.
Fucking police force in this fucking country's a joke.
Mum went on leave. I went on annual leave for about 4 or 5 months.
Jesus Christ. They're supposed to pass it over.
They did pass over it, clearly.
They're supposed to pass the fucking case over. Mine's been fucking passed from pillar to bastard post. Here he comes.
Lord.
Here he comes. Oh, he just jackknifed it.
Get a car.
Couldn't see the car on my end, you see.
It wasn't on your end, it was on mine.
No, but because of the distance you are, I can see stuff running up and down the road, but the cars weren't spawning in. I could only sort of see little boxy bits. It was just weird. There you go.
Thank you, good sir.
You driving or fast travelling?
I'll fast travel up this time. I drove up once.
Oh my god.
Whoa!
His truck went through the fucking ground.
We bounced on this end.
I like to make an entrance, what can I say?
Oh god, I hate to think
Backward
what's
more,
going to
backward
happen
more,
here.
backward more. That's it.
Oh,
I'm waiting to spawn Chris.
behind you,
Okay.
but I bounced as well. I wonder if the...
Babe!
t- What?
Help!
What's going on?
I've had to get out of the crane.
What is going on? Is it still acting like it's attached to the truck? Some speak would be nice.
We were just trying to sort something out. David go mental. Right,
Bollocks!
What the fucking hell happened?
Wait till you see my footage of that one.
I'd like to know what happened.
the game sort of went a bit funny.
It, yeah, it took a disliking to that.
Didn't let me unhook him.
Yeah, but it was
Or pick
like...
it up.
Yeah, but it was like... It was acting as if it was still attached. And as you were picking bits up, or as you were trying to move the
Which you would
bit...
do for yours, yeah?
Yeah, I'm worried now. Oh god. Here we go.
Boo.
That was odd. Because all I could see was David's truck, sort of truck and trailer here, but his truck was either upside down, flipping around, and...
He was upside down, then he was in the crane, then I was underground.
You're on a
And I mean
boogie.
completely underground. This should be the end of this, I think.
What did you do with the truck?
Back over there.
Alright, fair enough.
I just hit the F and reset in the end. I was trying to get out, but he was keep saying the construction would see vehicle must be stopped.
Yeah, but you couldn't because it was moving.
Oh, I'm sure I've seen triple figures of speed at some point. I think I broke the space-time continuum.
I don't know. Did you manage to get it clip or not?
Yeah.
I'll go for TikTok then. So what's on the construction site?
Nothing.
Speak. No? No. And there is the observatory.
Revolutionary, all American campaigns completed.
Hmm. So here's the question now, is do we leave it here or do we go down to the
Paradise City?
theme park? Why are you running into people? Oh god,
That
David's
one's
running
having a
into
look.
people.
That one's having a look.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
I think the game just. Oh, God.
I think the game's made its choice.
Yeah. The game's made the decision for me.
Please tell me that will have auto saved.
I'll check that one. I'll have to check
Please, for
that.
the love of God, let that have auto saved. George, just do the outro then. I haven't paused on recording or anything.
Yeah, it has saved, as I can see the thing on there. So, yeah, we're going to end this one here, because the game's decided we're going to not do it then, apparently. So, yeah. So thank you to everybody for watching. Thank you to David and Alan for being here.
Pleasure as always.
You're welcome. Sorry, I got distracted with something.
I'm just like crash that Hardy Crash Alan out of life.
Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share, and we shall see you for the next one. So, until then,
Adios, amigos.
Later, folks.
goodbye for now.